What is going on, guys? It's the Bearded Persian again. Today we're gonna go through an arm workout. If you have trouble growing your arms, we're gonna do a couple of exercises. I'm gonna walk you through it. I'm gonna show you the mistakes most people make and how we can correct them. So that's it. So let's get started. And also,
Okay, first we're going to start with training the triceps, because if you want your arms to be bigger, then it's important to train them, as they're the biggest muscle groups in your arms, which basically take up 2/3 of the entire arm. So it's important that we do the exercises properly. Okay, first up we're doing the triceps rope extensions. The point of this exercise is to isolate the triceps. Now, one of the mistakes that a lot of people make is by including other muscles in the body. They usually swing or don't go through the full range of motion, and they use momentum, so that ends up including other muscle groups. So I want you to tuck those elbows in, keep the shoulders locked, upper back tight, everything tight, and you just go straight down. Flex the triceps as hard as you can, and remember to not use your back muscles or your shoulder muscles. For me personally, I like to bend over slightly, and still I make sure that my elbows are not coming forward. I'm still locked in the same position. Alright, for exercise number 2, we're doing the tricep extensions with the dumbbells while we are laying on the bench. Now, the thing with this exercise is some people make the same mistakes as they do with other triceps exercises, which is they're just throwing the dumbbells over their head. What that means is that they start including other muscle groups and they're not really exactly targeting the triceps as they should. Once again, keep your elbows locked, go straight up, flex those triceps, and control the weight on the way down. So the last exercise we're doing for the tricep is the dips. Now you can do this either with body weights, free weight dips, or you can do this on the machine. I was just doing this, which was available, so either way it's totally fine. But with this one, we're doing this as the last exercise, simply because we've done all the other isolation exercises, and we do this as the last exercise for the triceps. Because most people, they usually, because of the way they do it, they include a lot of shoulders and chest, so those are the muscles that give out first, but our target is the triceps. Okay, now it's time to train the biceps. We are starting out with this machine exercise called the preacher curls, and we're going to isolate the biceps to begin with. Even though it's an isolation exercise, a lot of people do make mistakes, and some of them being that they usually don't control the weight, they just swing and they don't get the full range of motion, so they don't get a good stretch and they don't get the best out of the exercise. And now, as you can see in this clip, I'm controlling the weight all the way down, slowly, and then I power it up, and it's always in control. And I do the full range of motion, which means that I get a really good stretch, and now by this point my biceps are burning, even though I'm not lifting a lot of weights. But this way I'm putting maximum tension on the biceps. Okay, for exercise number 2, for the biceps, we are using this bar to do hammer curls. And this one is really excellent and underrated in my opinion, because it puts a lot of tension on your forearms and your brachialis muscles, which means that if you look from the front, your biceps are going to look wider, which is why I think that doing this exercise is really good. Now, biceps are quite simple muscles, if you can say. The only point they have is to contract the shoulders, which means that you're only pretty much going up and down, if I have to say it in a simple manner. So what you do, you just bring it up and then you control it on the way down. But remember not to swing, because we don't want to include other muscle groups such as back and shoulders. Okay, to finish up the biceps, what we're going to finish up with is the classic dumbbell curls. And with this one, there's only one mistake that most people make, is just going too heavy. You're not supposed to go too heavy, and you're not supposed to swing. So keep the weights under control, lower it down slowly, control the weight, and you don't need to throw the weight up, so which means that not much body movement. You're not going to include your shoulders and your back, you simply just extend and contract your biceps, and that's pretty much it. As with any other muscle group, the most important thing to keep in mind if you want to grow is to progressively overload, which means that you either increase the amount of reps you do with the same weight, or you slowly move up in weight. And of course, it's important to note that you have to have a balanced diet, so you eat more and more, and then you keep growing.
Alright guys, that was it for today. That was the arm workout. Thank you for watching, and if there's anything specific you would like to see more of, just let me know in the comments. And if you would like to see more of these educational kind of videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.